Joining us now is Freedom 250 Grand Prix Chairman Bud Denker. You know, it is amazing to look at what you all have managed to put together in a matter of months, especially so when you think about the amount of bureaucracy that usually just swamps Washington.
Is that here in this city? Is that this?
Remarkably, yes.
I experienced a little bit of it, but I got to say, the partners we had here, from Mayor Bowser to the administration, to the cabinet, to everybody that's worked here, had a common goal, which was to really celebrate our country's 250th anniversary in a way who would have thought possible. A year ago, when this dream came to myself and Eric Shanks, nobody thought it was possible, but myself and a couple others, and here we are. We're going to celebrate our nation's capital, our country's history like we've never had the chance to before.
Yeah, I want to talk about that, but I want to just button up what Charlie said here. How many meetings did you take on Capitol Hill trying to get this done through Congress? And then you had to go to an executive order. But how many meetings were that?
Well, I was across the street here for 81 meetings in 92 days.
Wow.
And both sides of the aisle, and had great support. Yeah. But as you know, Rachel, on January 20th, Senator Thune called me and said, I don't have your 60 votes to race around the Capitol. So we called your husband, and we changed things. He called the president, and within less than 24 hours, I had an executive order.
So the way they did that is that the Congress didn't want to let, or certain members of Congress didn't want to let you go around the Capitol, and so you guys created, Sean said, do you have to go that route? And then you did a different route, and it turned out that route was better.
It's absolutely better, because if we were on the nation's capital property, we couldn't do a lot of things. We couldn't have displays. We couldn't sell beer, right? We couldn't do the important things you want to have at a racetrack, right? But also, the track we've designed here, which I did in 2 hours when I came here, God's intervention, is a much better track. It's 1.7 miles. It's bumpy. It's challenging. The turns are difficult. We saw that yesterday in practice. Saw a lot of wrecks yesterday in practice. So, but you're right. We're in a better place now.
And actually, you were just telling me that particularly on turn 6, there was some problems, and you actually fixed it. Explain that.
Well, my team did. I went out there and I was there watching it, but a lot of bumps in turn 6. The cars were porpoising, meaning getting up in the air, losing their grip, going into a high-speed turn, hitting the walls. So we went out last night, measured it, looked at the surfaces, and ground the surface. So we hope we resolve some of it. But you know what? We're in a street course. We're in Washington, D.C. The streets aren't like an oval. They're a little bumpy here.
Right. Yeah. So real quick, you fixed turn 6, but are you going to, I think one of the most iconic Americana moments yesterday was when Jeff Gordon came from the back of the pack, not once but twice, won the IROC races, and then he just laid rubber down and did 360s and left some marks on your track.
I have this beautiful, beautiful painting, as you saw it here at the start of the thing. Jeff put a line through it doing burnouts. I had to go repaint the thing. I sent him an invoice last night.
I don't know if he's going to pay that, but he left America with a great moment right in front of the Capitol.
And somebody else who's going to go around that track is the president today. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, the president's going to be here. I've hoped he would be here to celebrate it. He's going to meet with some drivers, meet with a couple of our owners. Roger, of course, will greet him. I'll be out there with him as well. But he's been such a big part of this event. I mean, to sign an executive order within 24 hours of me designing a racetrack just shows what he wants to do for our country. And he'll be here making a parade lap around this track. Air Force One will make a flyover as he hits right here. You're going to see a flyover right behind us here at 1,500 feet. 7 flyovers today from every branch of our service. The most exciting thing you've ever seen here to celebrate our country's history.
So we have 100 and some thousand fans going to be here. We're celebrating the 250th. What does it mean? What is it about racing, and specifically IndyCar racing, that is so appropriate for celebrating the 250th here with this event?
Well, look back to the Indy 500 now, 110 years old. It's so Americana. For 110 years, they've celebrated our troops. They've celebrated our veterans. They've celebrated our country in ways that just the pageantry of it. You saw it this year,
Absolutely.
Rachel. You were all there. And it's a way that we can bring people together. Yesterday, we had over 100,000 people in Nations Mall behind us playing games, having drinks, watching on big screen TVs. They were all one. It wasn't 2. It was 1. And that's what it does with sport, but it also does, in particular with IndyCar, brings you together. So I heard yesterday from Secret Service, this is the only 250 event all year long with not one protest.
Oh, wow.
How about that?
How about that? And we can hear the loudspeakers getting warmed up, making sure. And by the way, I keep telling people, you know, this isn't an exhibition race. This race matters. Alex Palou, who's like the Tiger Woods of racing, I believe if he wins today and he's on pole, he's first, he could lock up the IndyCar series.
Well in advance of when it's ending. We have 3 races left after this one. You're right. He is a phenom right now in our sport.
But they all want to win this one.
Oh my
They
gosh.
do. That's what matters.
The trophy we have is 70 pounds. No one's going to be lifting over their head. Maybe Joseph Newgarden could, but no one else, because it's just a piece I wanted to have in somebody's home the rest of their life. One person, one race in history, and we have our fingers on it here today.
Well, you're the man of the hour. I know you're giving credit to lots of people, but you were really so pivotal to this. And I know that Fox feels a lot of synergy working with Penske.
Thank you, Bud.
Thank you, and your husband has been my advocate from day one, Rachel.
More Fox and Friends
Coming up.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.